Hello everybody, Max the Rise here, bringing you first impressions of Nioh. Now this is an alpha demo that was released on the PS4 today, I think, and I decided to pick it up because I've actually been waiting for this game. I've played a good hour or so of this game, and what this game is to me, it's a Dark Souls game set in the samurai age. You know, it's to me it's a carbon copy of Dark Souls. These things, for one, they look like bonfires. For two, they're red summon signs. You know, it's Dark Souls right there. But to start off the game, they bring you to this whole place and they give you this shrine. This shrine is essentially a bonfire. You can pray at it, and they gives you the choice to either level up using Amritas, which is like your souls in Dark Souls. If you die, you lose all your Amritas. You gain Amritas by killing enemies and using soul crystals, if I'm not mistaken. Callback is the guardian spirit. Every time you die, you will leave your grave, and the guardian spirit will be there to quote unquote guard your grave and guard your Amritas, so you need to claim them before you die again. Once you call back your Amrita, if I'm not mistaken, there's a way for you to change your guardian spirit. So you have Kato, you have Isonade, you have Daibawashi, and you have Reiken. In all honesty, I do not see the difference. The only difference is like attack enhancements, what type of elements they have. Like this one has lightning, this one is wind, this one is water, and this one is fire. And there's not much explanations that can be given, I guess. If you read this you can, but it's pointless to me because I've never really seen the whole issue with using a guardian spirit. And then they give you make offering. This is basically sell any items you don't want to use. Okay, say I don't want to use this. Okay, Bizen Dentachi, I don't want to use it, so make offering. This equipment is uncommon, you can sell it for. I got 32 Amritas out of that. And then there's another summon visitor using Ochoko cups. I'm pretty sure this is like a summon system in Bloodborne, in Dark Souls, where you actually put these cups, and another person who wants to come and help you, I guess, will see your cup online and come to your world through a cup. I absolutely have no idea. But now let's talk about the game. The game looks, let's start with the positives. The game looks beautiful. It brings the whole atmosphere of the dark Japanese age perfectly. I am absolutely in love with the graphics of this game. Sadly, we won't be able to see its full potential on PC because it's a PS4 exclusive. But so far this game looks beautiful. The colors are perfect. I feel that the blood's coming out perfect. Look at my katana, is now stained with blood just because I killed the guy. So far the graphics are beautiful. Look at them grass graphics too. So good. Next, we're gonna go to the combat. Combat in this game is pretty sweet. You're given a main weapon, say like a katana or a hammer. You're given different weapons, like in Dark Souls, you get different weapons to match your playstyle. And with these different weapons, you get different stances. Stances range from the high stance, which gives you more heavy attack to burst down your enemies, but it's comparatively slower and it eats up a bit more stamina, I think. Then there's the middle stance, which is the balance stat, which gives you nice fast swipes with balanced damage. And then there's a low swipe, which is to, apparently what it says in the loading screen is to counter hits, where it's really quick, but the damage is not all that impressive. And then you can press that to sheath your weapon back again. I believe that this triple stance mechanic will vary up the fights a lot. You will be able to get interesting ways of fighting a certain enemy just by changing up the stance if people can do it fast enough. You know, if you can change it fast enough, then it's good for you. You can have a really fun time just playing through this game. Next is something that I probably won't be able to show you. It's critical hits. When you do a critical hit, there's a certain chance that if the enemy is still standing and he runs out of stamina and you press the heavy button, there is a chance for you to actually do a critical hit on him, and that critical animation is really, really nice. In my opinion, it's beautiful. That's something that they actually did right. Ow. Besides that, the sound, I like the sound work for this game. I believe that the sound work is amazing. It really feels like I'm swinging this sword through his flesh. Oh, I didn't get the animation there. Never mind. It really feels like I'm swinging that through his flesh. All other sounds are also. It's okay. It's nothing that really like wow. It blows my mind, but it's pretty good. Oh. There we go. That's the animation that I was talking about. That actually looks pretty sick in my opinion. Okay, that's probably it for the quote-unquote. There you go again. For the nice parts of the game. That's basically what I like about the game. Now moving on to the harsher parts of the game, something that I actually don't like. The camera. The camera and the controls in general. This feels very The Witcher. It gives me The Witcher 3. That's a game that I've recently played and I don't like the game. You know, I don't like this whole controls. I don't like the way he runs. I don't like the lock-on mechanic. Maybe that's just me. Maybe other people who actually like the Witcher game, you know, enjoy this type of mechanic. Well, I do. I don't like being able to do this while I'm locked on. I prefer that lock-on actually means lock-on. Oh, and I'm dead. It feels very finicky and very sloppy. It's clunky souls. It's what I used to call Lords of the Fallen, and I do feel the same way about this game. It's not as smooth as Bloodborne, neither is it as smooth as Dark Souls 3. Okay. Besides that, this may be just me being bad at the game, but I feel that mobs are a bit too strong. Especially the quote-unquote generals that they just give you non-stop. I fought like, I think, I've seen 3 so far, and they are really, really punishing. They hurt you a bit too much when you deal like 200 damage a hit, and they deal like 200-300 per hit, and ends up with a 900 damage combo. Ow, that was a good one actually. Oh, I'm dead. Speaking of that, when you're out of stamina, like what happened to me just now, you will have this animation where you're staggered and you can't move, neither can you do anything. So in my opinion, I personally don't like that. It's not in my books. I would prefer to still be able to move even if I am quote-unquote dead, quote-unquote out of stamina, you know. I will still be able to walk or something. That would be really nice, but they decided to go the other path and that just doesn't bode well with me. Also, I feel that this game is too much of Dark Souls. I think they took the whole I want to be a Souls game and just overblew it. I mean, yeah, Dark Souls is nice and all, but it's a bit, when it goes too too much, then it just feels like you're just copying another company's game, you know, not really trying to make the game yours. Because it feels like, you know, even the main character, if I have a chance, I'll show you later. In my opinion, the main character looks like Geralt of Rivia. It's like if Geralt met Guinevere and, you know, they had a baby in Japan. That's what I feel like. No. There we go. Hello, Geralt. Look at that. Geralt of Rivia in Japan. But maybe that's just me. I find that poise, the whole poise and staggering in this game to be quite confusing. I don't understand it. Sometimes you get ultra poise, sometimes you don't get poise at all, which really bothers me. I would really love to understand this a bit better. But I guess you can't have everything in life, can you know? Also, when you get hit, I noticed that you lose stamina, which I don't like it. Like in Dark Souls, when you get hit, you don't lose stamina. You lose stamina when you do actions that actually use up stamina. You know, it's not a cheap shot for you just to lose your stamina out of nowhere, and this game just throws it at you. Right. But yeah, that's about it for my first impressions of the alpha demo of Nioh. I probably won't pick up this game on release. It won't be as hyped as Dark Souls 3 where I'll pre-order and stuff. No. This will probably be a game that I'll pick up when it's on sale. Okay, but all in all, then again, this is still a alpha copy of the game. It's not the full release version. I assume the full release version will be much more fluid and perfect. I'm waiting for that. Hopefully it is. But then again, this is just one man's opinion. I guess that's about it for me and all my qualms for this game. So I guess I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.